it's Misty here, and welcome to another Sunday video. Woo! Anyways, so before I get started, it was Halloween this past Friday, so I kind of wanted to show you guys a little bit of what my outfit was. I was Superwoman or Superman, whichever. I didn't have time to go pick out a costume, so I just kind of put this together. And yeah, I have red pants and some black shoes, and then this crop top Superman t-shirt, because I love Superman, so you shouldn't really be surprised that I was Superman, because yeah. And then a little bow, and yeah, it was just simple as that. If you're wondering, I didn't really do anything, because I'm lame-o and have no friends. I got invited to a party, but I couldn't make it, so yeah. And then I don't have friends to hang out with. They all ditched me for their boyfriends, so screw them, right? Losers. But yeah, anyways, so that's why I look like this. That's why I kind of look like this, and I know, because I know I wore a Superman t-shirt last video, so that's why I was like, kind of like, just to give you a heads up, this is why I have the Superman t-shirt again. It's because this is my costume. Okay, so my topic for today, for this video, I thought that I was going to share with you guys my experience on meeting Stephen Amell and meeting John Barrowman. And hopefully you guys like it. Okay guys, let's get started. So I'm going to tell you about my experience about meeting probably one of the hottest guys in this, on this earth and on this planet, okay, that could ever walk. So this was the last day of Comic-Con, which I think, now that I think about it, I think it's the 5th. One of those days. I'm going to put the number. Yeah, anyway. It was a bit. Something like that. Anyway, so it was the last day of Comic-Con, and I said that I was going to spend the whole day with one of my best friends, Paulina. So because she loves Supernatural, so which makes her one of my favorite girls ever. She loves Supernatural too. So she went as Dean, and I dressed up as Sam from Supernatural. If you don't know who that is, then where the heck have you been? Because I've been telling you to go watch that show since I probably started this channel. Anyway, so she came to pick me up, right? And we went to Comic-Con, we went down there. I got in like half an hour early because I kind of like snuck in. But yeah, but it was really fun. So we went to, right as we got there, we went to get in line for a panel, we went to 3 panels, right, when we got there. The first panel was this guy that I don't really know from what show he is, because I don't really watch that show, but I don't know which show it was. But yeah. Okay, so the second panel was Stephen Amell, right? And Mylanta, he's on Arrow. You guys haven't watched that show, go watch it, because it's another one of my favorite shows, so you guys should watch it. It's on that show. And I was like fangirling the whole time, I was like fangirling to meet him, or at least see his panel. So I was like, okay, like, I'm going to do this. So we went, and the second one was his. So we're just sitting there, and you can ask questions, right? And I didn't know. Okay, so I was so stupid, because it makes me so mad every time I talk about it, or like even think about it, because it's like I was so stupid and dumb. But behind us, there was sitting by me and behind us, there was this person dressed up as Castiel, another person from Supernatural. And then beside me, like by my side, was this guy, and he was dressed as Bobby, another person from Supernatural. If you watch this show, then you should know who these people are. Anyway, so the lady behind us was like, oh, we should take a picture, blah, blah, blah. I was like, sure, but since the panel had ended, everyone was standing up and leaving. We're trying to like work this out, like get the picture, and then so I can hurry and go get in line. But there was already like a line, so I was like, oh dang it. So we took a picture. I run as fast as I can to the line. I was like, okay. I was like, hopefully I can, because there was like already a huge line over there, and there was already a huge line over here. And I was like, oh, and I was like about to start crying, because I was like, would I have time? I'm probably not, I was like, I'm not even going to have time. They're not even going to have time for my question. Like, they're not even going to get to my question. So, but I stood in line, and then his music, like the intro for him, to introduce him started, and I was like, I was about to pass out. I was like, I didn't have Paulina, because Paulina was sitting down, and I didn't have anyone to fangirl with and like to start screaming and to be like dying with. So I'm just saying, and he comes out and he's looking gorgeous and hot and amazing, like like, oh my heck, I was like, I'm gonna pass out, you know? And so, his panel starts, you know, and here I am fangirling and like crying almost and like passing out and just like, I couldn't believe that I was actually like in the same room with him, even if I wouldn't like have a chance to like get a hug from him or at least a handshake. And I was like, I can't believe I am breathing the same disgusting air in this room right now. I cannot believe we're in the same room, you know? So then the questions started, and then there was this guy that was like, I think it was a girl or a guy, something like that was like, oh, can I get a hug and a picture with you? And I was like, no. I was like, no, that's my thing. I was like, now they're not going to let me do it because they're probably like, no, like, you can't ask. So yeah, like I said, in my mind, right as he hugged the person and stuff like that, they're like, no more like, selfies or whatever, or asking for questions about like a hug. And I was like, screw you. I was like, what? And I was so mad. So then, the questions kept going, you know. And then I was thinking in my head, like, I was like, what should I ask him? What should I ask him? So then, oh, my nose itches. Sorry, guys. I have like really bad allergies right now, so it's like itchy. Anyway, so then they're asking questions, he's answering them, and it's taking forever, and I'm just here like, please, like, hurry up with like answering your questions. And it's like, even though I love you, I want to ask you my question. I want you to take the whole time to answer my question, no? And then I was like, okay. So we're like down. It's like 2 more people, and then it was me. And then the last person goes, and then it was this lady, and then it was me, right? Like, so close. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I'm going to do this. I was like, yes. I was like, they're going to have time. And right as the person ended, they're like, I'm sorry, guys. This is the last question we're going to take, and no more questions. I was like, are you kidding me right now? It's like, I stood in line for a freaking hour, almost like a freaking hour, in line to ask him a question, to at least get a hug from him, or at least speak to him, and this is what I get. Seriously? I was about to start crying. And then so, the last person asked the question, he answered it, and then he stood up and he was like thanking us, and then I was about to go to my seat. It's like, before we leave, everyone that was still in line, come up on stage so we can get a picture. And I'm like, whoo. So I run as fast as I can, and I try to stand like as close to him as possible, but I still couldn't because people kept pushing me, and I was like, bitch, please. No, I'm going to stop you so hard that you're going to go like to the other side. But no, so I just kept my cool, you know. We took the picture, they snapped it, and then this asshole comes out, and he's like, okay guys, you have to go, like, no more, like, you have to leave, blah blah. And I was like, screw you. I was like, I paid good money for this, okay? I was like, even though the panel was free, but technically it came with like the package, you know. So I was like, no. I was like, no, I'm gonna get my hug. So I went, and I was like ignoring this guy, and he's like, you guys need to get out. And so I tapped Steven on the shoulder, and I'm like, can I please get a hug? And I got a hug from him. Okay, you guys, no idea. This man, if you watch Arrow, or if you like follow him on Facebook and stuff like that, he looks ripped. Like, seriously, like guns. He's like my head. He hugs me, and I'm like, I do not want to let go. Like, the hug probably lasted like 10 seconds or like 15 seconds, but I was like in heaven. I was like, I do not want to let go. I'm not letting go. So I hugged him. I come off stage, and my friend Pauline was like, you got to hug him, and I'm just like, oh, like, my God. I was like, yes. I was like, I got to hug Steven Amell. I was like, I can die happily now. And we sit down, and then it's John Barrowman's panel. His panel was probably the funniest panel I've ever been to, but it was also one of the best. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just that he was super funny, but there was also some moments where he was like, where he would speak, you know, and say like some, like, kind of like to not care, because for all of you guys that don't know, he's gay and he's married, and I'm like, they're the cutest thing ever. I'm just like, oh, like his husband and him are just the cutest. I follow him, like John Barrowman on Instagram, and he's always posting pictures or videos, and I'm just like, oh, I wish I had a relationship like that with Cameron Dallas. Just kidding. But yeah, so he kind of like basically was saying like, do not give a crap about what other people think, like stuff like that, you know. his channel was really funny, but like there was also some times where it really touched me, and I was like, yeah, because I'm one of those people, sadly, that cares a lot what people think about me, and like is trying to like please everyone, and then everyone's always treating me like dirt. Well, not everyone, but almost everyone's always treating me like dirt. Sad, but it's true. Basically, he taught me, or I learned from that panel, you know, to love myself and not give a shit about what anyone else says, because screw them, they're not perfect. That's basically, so yeah, it was a really funny, good, inspirational, I don't know, panel. It was like the best. And then at the end of his panel, he sung to us, okay? John Barrowman took the time to prepare a song, and well, he had the papers, but still, and sing it to us. Just Salt Lake City, Utah, the place where almost no one likes, because I said no one likes Utah, because no one comes here. But yeah, okay, he sang to us, he sang to us, he was like singing, and I was just like, my heavens, like jumping up and down and being like crazy and like, I love you. But yeah, that happened, okay? So the panel ended, and there was someone else that was going, but we decided not to stay for him and just leave because I was hungry, and we were all hungry, and then I wanted to get a picture with Steven. So we went to see. The tickets were not sold out. Sadly, they were. The tickets were sold out to get a picture with him. It's sad. I cry every time I think about it. So after that, we went to lunch. Okay, we went to lunch, and then we came back, and it was like, we went to lunch, and then we came back to the building, and they wouldn't let us in because they were doing something stupid, but finally they let us in because we had Paulina, and then Paulina's friend that was with us had pictures, like photo ops, and they were like, we're not going to miss this, like it's like $50, like seriously, no. So we went, and we got in, and you could bring a friend. So Paulina had the picture, a photo op with John Barrowman, okay? Like seriously, not joking. She had a picture, like a photo op with him. So we went, and she was like, do you want to come with me? I was like, yes. I was like, is that even a question? Like, yeah, I'll go with you. You know, kind of cool. We waited in line for like an hour. And there was like a ton of people there too, okay? And so we waited in line, and then the line finally started moving, so it was going by really fast. I was like, shoot. I was like, they're probably doing like, go, like you don't talk to him or anything, you just go and go, you know? So we get to the picture, and then it was really fast. Probably, I don't even know. I think I look like crap in the picture. I look pregnant. I swear, I promise I'm not pregnant. Just that the shirt that I was wearing was a little bit big for me. Like, it was like I think it was like an extra large. It was either a large or an extra large, and it was my sister's, and she wears like really baggy shirts, so I was like, okay. So I look like I'm pregnant, and my face looks just horrible, but I was like, I don't care. So Paulina looks gorgeous and beautiful, even though she thinks she looks like crap. I think she looked gorgeous and beautiful. But yeah, so we took the picture, and then when we're going out, the lady's like kicking us out, and then I'm holding like John Barrowman's hand, and I'm like, thank you so much for what you said. I was like, your panel was really inspiring, and I was like, basically going on and on, having this conversation like face to face. It wasn't even like one of those celebrities, you know, because I mean, like, not to be rude, but there's some people that you talk to them and they're like not even like making eye contact with you, you know, they're just like ignoring you completely. But no, he was actually like making eye contact with me. He was like listening to me and not giving a crap about what the lady was like, oh, we need to keep moving. No, he was actually listening to me. He would hold my hand and wouldn't let go. I wouldn't let go. I was like, I would stay here forever, but no. So I told him that his panel was amazing and all that. So we finally go, we get out, and then Paulina looks at me, and she's like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened, because she's like a big fan, you know, and she's like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened. She was like, we were fangirling, and then she's like, did you see Steven? And I was like, hold the phone, sister, what? I was like, yeah. She was like, did you see Steven? He's like right there. And so I opened like the little curtain, and there he was, like a babe sitting there. He was just sitting there. He was like, can I take a picture of you? But the lady's like, you can't take pictures in photo. I'm sorry. And I was like, screw you. But yeah, so then we went to get the picture, And then so we started walking, and John Barrowman and Steven were doing like a signing, right? So we went to see the signing for Steven, and I was like, I at least need to get a signing or something like that, you know? So we went and asked the lady, and yes, they could. Like, you could still buy the pictures, you know, like the tickets to get a signing. So I went. I was like one of the first people that actually bought the tickets. I was like one of the first people in line. I think it was like the 9th or 10th person in line. So I'm waiting there, and I'm freaking out. I got my picture. It's like an Arrow picture, you know, like a picture from Arrow, you know. So I am there, you know, like with my picture, like waiting for him to come. And then everyone starts screaming, and then John Barrowman enters, like where the place where the signing was. So he's there, you know, and I'm like fangirling over him, you know. And so I'm looking, and then all of a sudden someone else starts screaming, and then it's Steven. He's coming from this, and I'm just like, oh my Lanta, I'm like, my Lord. I'm like, I have both of them, like seriously, and it's just the best thing. So I'm in line, Paulina's in line with me, and then Paulina's friend. And I'm in line, and I finally go up to him, and then I asked the lady, before I bought the tickets and stuff like that, I was like, can we get pictures? Can we take like a picture with him? Do you see that? I was like, I can try. They was like, no, you can't take pictures. Like, I mean, you can take pictures, but you can't ask for like a selfie or stuff like that. So I was like, oh, God. But oh well. So I told Paulina, I was like, please, Paulina, I was like, please, like, take as many pictures as you can, and like of me, you know, try to get like this, like his face, like his perfect face. I was like, please try to get his face. Like, I don't care if I'm not in the picture, just try to get his face. And then to Paulina's friend, so I was like, please. And then I was with my phone on my phone, also taking pictures. So I was like, oh. So anyways, so I get to the signing. There was like a person in front of me, and then I get to him, and then he's like speaking to me, okay? He's like actually speaking to me, and he's like, hi, Mitzi, because we could put it like personalized, you know, stuff like that. So there was like a sticky note with my name. He's like, hi, Mitzi, where are you from? And I'm like, I didn't freeze, no, I didn't froze up or like freeze or anything like that. I just couldn't believe that one of my biggest inspirations in life for why I wanted to be an actress was actually talking to me, like face to face. This wasn't like I don't know how to explain it, but it was actually for reals. I wasn't dreaming. It wasn't a fantasy or anything like that. It was for reals. Like, he was standing right in front of me. So it's like, how are you, blah, blah, and I'm like, fine, and I'm like, I love you so much. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love you so much, and I just fangirling, going on and on and on. And then he was like, where are you from? And I'm like, I was born in Mexico. I was like, I was born in Mexico. Oh, really? That's so cool. And he's like, where do you live here? And I was like, oh yeah, I live here in Utah. And then like, so I was having this whole conversation with him. And then when he hands me the picture that he signed, he's like, so when he sent me the picture, I was like, oh my, he shook. Oh, I can't even speak, because just remembering it makes me want to cry, and it makes me like happy cry, not sad cry. But anyway, so he holds my hand, he's like shaking my hand. I'm like, thank you so much. I'm like, I love you so much. I was like, I love you so much. I was like, you're like one of my biggest inspirations, and you're like the reason that I want to go into acting. He's shaking my hand, and then he stops. And this, I got it on video. I'm going to try to see if I can post a video on a video. I don't know how to do that, but I'll try to do it. If not, go to my Instagram. I have that video. Anyways, but he's like, well, Mitzi, he's like, just take a lot of classes, read a lot of books, but take a lot of the classes that you can get and stuff like that. So he was giving me advice. He was actually talking to me, giving me advice about acting. So if I ever become a great actress, like I want to, or like at least an actress, I have him to thank for, because he's one of the main reasons I want to go into acting. So yeah, and he gave me advice on how to be great and how to actually achieve my goal. But anyway, so yeah, so after that moment, I was like, thank you so much. I was like, I love you. I was like, so I go out. I was fangirling the whole time. I was fangirling there. I was fangirling the way we went to the mall after. I was fangirling there. I couldn't believe it. So then I was just fangirling on the way home. I'm pretty sure Paulina hated me and like was sick of me, but I was like, I and in love, and I was just like, I am in heaven right now. I was like, I do not care. I was like, no one can bring me down from the heavens right now. My mom can be angry at me. My friend can be angry at me. Whoever wants to be angry at me can text me right now or come to my face and be like, tell me whatever they want, but no one can ruin this moment. Like, seriously, I actually met Stephen Amell. I actually met John Barrowman. I actually talked to John Barrowman. I got a hug from Stephen Amell. And I got the freaking speech from Stephen Amell. I got to talk to him, and I was like, my life has been made. Do not care. I was like, my life has been made. Yeah. It was a great night. And the best, it was like, that was one of the best parts. Another great part was spending the whole flipping day with Paulina, one of my best friends, like I said in this video, because I love her so much. I met her, it's been like a year since I've met her already, and I already think of her as one of my best friends, because she's just great and awesome, so I love her. And if you're watching this, Paulina, I love you, girl, and I miss you, and I cannot wait to maybe go to the same college as you, because I miss seeing your pretty face every day. So yeah. Okay guys, so that was my experience on meeting Stephen Amell and John Barrowman, and also it was my first time ever going to Comic-Con. It was the last day. It was awesome, and I'm saving up because next year I'm totally going, especially if my favorite superstars and like actors and stuff like that are coming, or people like that are coming. I want to go because, yeah, and to meet them and probably be poor and all that, but it's gonna be worth it. But yeah, hopefully you guys like this video. It was a great experience, and I'm really glad that I got to share with you guys. But yeah, don't forget to hit the like button if you did, and the comment button if you guys have any comments or stuff like that. You know, any of you guys have any experiences like this about meeting your heroes, you know, your inspiration in life, just leave them in the comments below, because I would like to hear them. Don't forget to share, fave, and stuff like that. Subscribe, you guys know the drill. And especially share with your friends, you know, and your family, hobos, pets, whoever you guys want, whoever has, of course, whoever can access YouTube and subscribe to me. But yeah, also don't forget to follow me on my social media, links and stuff like that on my homepage. And yeah, what else? Also, too many alsos, gosh. But I'm going to be meeting Cameron Dallas, Nash Grier, Hayes Grier, and Kara Reynolds experience sometime in the future as well. And yeah, and share that with you guys. If you guys want me to do it fast, click that like button even faster, and share with your friends even faster. And comment below even faster, you know, tell me, hey girl, you need to do your experience about meeting Cameron Dallas and Nash Grier and Hayes Grier and Kara Reynolds, like right now, like seriously, not even joking, do it right now. I would do that for you guys because I love you guys, and I would do anything for you, except anything illegal. Well, maybe, I don't know, it depends. Just kidding, no. So, but yeah, I hope you guys liked this week's video and me sharing this with you guys. And I don't really know what else to say. So I guess this is where I say goodbye, and that I will see you in your beautiful face next Sunday. Bye!